What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy and welcome back to another video. Now this one was quite unplanned. I've been looking through statistics for the whole day. I've got a few videos planned. I had one video posted on the day which is the 20th, a day before my brother's birthday, might I add. And I've been looking through statistics. I've been planning a load of videos out, hopefully taking the making you guys, being your middleman basically. I've got, stats, and I'm going to be lining up videos so you don't have to go hunting for those stats. So I'm basically here to help you. But the thing I'm going to be talking about, of course, he's right there. He's that way. Is Big Sam Allardyce, apparently confirmed, if not confirmed, to be the England manager, and a lot of people are incredibly pissed off. And I can understand that. Under Roy Hodgson, you'd want someone, with prestige, with international prestige, that's done well on a, if not an international level, then a European level, at least at club level, managing a good club to glory in their respective division or in a, European competition. That hasn't come, and I feel like this signing is pretty good. Considering this is a very special episode of Done Deal, which is a name I came up of. I thought it was quite good, and I looked around and there wasn't many things or anything I could find called Done Deal, so might as well thought chuck it in there, see what happens. But Big Sam Allardyce, what can we expect from Big Sam? Well, no nonsense. The picture I've got next to him is chosen for a reason, because it's from my favourite Big Sam moment. He's had very, very good moments, like in the press conference after Jose Mourinho said he needs Black and Decker to beat his West Ham side. Him laughing and saying he doesn't give a shit. It is a fantastic character, and for me, the best moment is when Chico Flores dived on the floor and he stood there, hands in his pockets, and just laughed in his face until he walked away. That for me is what we need, because we've got too many in this country and in football in general. Hootsy dootsy, I'll fall over here, I'll fall over there. One thing you expect from Big Sam, that will not be happening in England's team. He's an old school manager, like Tim Pulis. Like Tony Pulis, them sort of guys. They are old school managers. When it comes to getting a job done, they'll do it. And I feel like that's exactly what England need. From this squad we have, I don't feel like jumping straight to someone with international prestige would have been a good choice anyway. In fairness, my number one choice for England manager was Tim Sherwood, because he's honest. He'll get, if he feels like something is shit, he will go out and tell the players, look, you're playing shit. That is something you get from Tim Sherwood. That is something you also get from Big Sam. Reason being, I didn't want Big Sam to get the job, was a simple fact. I wanted Jermaine to find me fantasy Premier League team. Also wanted maybe Patrick Van Aanholt. And unfortunately, I feel like Sunderland are going to go down now. And that's why I haven't done any Premier League predictions, because I wait until about a week before the season, like last year, and get them done, because I'd have said, well, Sunderland easy to survive, possibly top 10, pushing if they sign the right players. Now, oh, they are doomed. They are doomed to relegation, unfortunately, Sunderland fans. But it's exciting for me. Exciting because he's a very rigid and very sort of, what you see is what you get. Very, I don't want to say two-dimensional style of football, but it's not the best looking, but it'll get the job done. And as much as Hodgson can say, we can say, oh, we were fantastic in qualifying under Hodgson, we should be fantastic in qualifying anyway. The teams we're playing compared to our ranking, we should be obliterating half of them. We're winning them 2-0 under Hodgson, 3-0, 4-0 possibly sometimes is an probably an underachievement. And I feel like Big Sam is going to have a few things set out. And another thing I want to mention, people saying, oh, well, that means, over-the-top football. He is a lot about over-the-top football. I don't think that'll be a whole case of it. People saying Andy Carroll's going to be the number one striker. Again, I don't think it's a case of it. You look at the strikers he had Sunderland. You had Fabio Borini. You also had Damon Doy. Who's a proper big bloke. Big target man, could be used for that. He played him out on the wing. He played him, out on the wing, up front if need be. But Jermaine Defoe's his main striker, so he doesn't need to have that big tall, big tall player up front. The midfielders as well. I feel like it is built for Allardyce to build on, and like I say, this isn't a a managerial signing that is going to get England to winning competitions. I feel like there's some way to go. I feel like players need to have their have their ideas bucked up for themselves. I don't need to buck their ideas up. I need to have someone to go and do it. Allardyce is that man. You look at the teams he's come into them, he's got them from A to B, and someone else will take them forward. Hopefully someone could do that with Sunderland. If rumours are true about David Moyes, could that be so? I don't know. He did very well with Everton, but underachieved at Manchester United. So will he be able to do the job? I hope so, but unfortunately I'm looking at Sunderland being relegated. But he's that middleman. He's a middleman that England need. Like from West Ham, like in Sunderland, he got them from one spot, which was, you know, West Ham in the Championship, up to the Premier League in a good position. Sam Bilic has come out and taken over the team that he has built, added to it with a little bit of flair. Boom, there you go. We have got a team we need to build up solidly, because we were leaking. We won against Germany in friendly. We leaked 2 goals. We leaked 2 goals against Netherlands. We leaked 2 goals against Iceland. We leaked a goal against Russia. We leaked a goal against Wales. Too many teams we're leaking goals against. We shouldn't be. If we are supposed to be in the top 10 teams in the world, we need to start showing it. And I feel like that is exactly why Sam Allardyce is here. And to be honest, I couldn't be happier. You know, a lot of people are going to be very disappointed with this. I am extremely delighted, because it's what we need. And yeah, it won't bring immediate success. We may get to the World Cup quarters, semis at a push, but you know, it'll be a building block. You know, we've been building for the last few years and it's gone fucking nowhere under Hodgson. As much as I feel like the players underachieved like fucking hell at Euro 2016, it wasn't, you know, all the players' fault. Hodgson has to take some of the slack, and he did. For me, this is great. What will you see in terms of squad selection? Well, I feel like Rashford is straight away out. I feel like Andy Carroll is straight away in. Mark Noble might finally get his England cap, hallelujah. But I feel like we need someone like Andy Carroll who'll bring more rigidness, and especially one thing he will bring to the team, and that's what anyone around the board can, you know, go. Like I mentioned earlier, we leak too many goals. A solid defence is what he will bring, and a solid defence after he leaves is what we will have and what we will get. That is something we need the most. We've got players, like I say, we've got players that can score goals. That's pretty simple. But one thing we need is a defence that is solid, and we haven't had that for some time now. Even our, you know, supposed best team ever that was meant to go on and win things, that still leaks goals, worryingly. I'm talking about the Sol Campbell, Rio Ferdinand, Ashley Cole, Gary Neville era. Leaked goals. Every single defence has leaked goals. Big Sam will come in and solidify that. He will solidify the defence. Now, unfortunately, it might not mean John Stones has got much of a future. Maybe it means it will have some of a future. But I know for certain we will be a much better team 2 years' time at the World Cup than we are now. Whether that means we have to drop loads of players and bring in Big Sam's choices. Warning sign. Could have Kevin Noble as England captain. You know, player, assistant manager, who knows. But it's nothing to be worried about. I feel like it's a great decision. And it keeps the Englishness in the team going. And I feel like that's something that we need. Because when it comes down to it, the way I look at it is if you've got a normal job, you can learn to love the club. When it's your nation, you know, it's a different sort of love. When a manager comes in and they've just lost a last-minute goal, if you're, let's say, if I'm managing in Italy, of course we're devastated. If I'm managing England and we concede a last-minute goal, not only have I let down, I feel like I've let myself down and the country I am from down. It's a whole new meaning. That's why you know, I feel like England managers must stay and we must continue the trend. But for now, that's pretty much it. Big Sam is pretty much, if not confirmed, as England manager. What does that mean for England? In 2 years' time, we will be a much more steady ship, rather than the one that is very, very wobbly with lots of cracks in it. Basically, he's like the odds job man. Comes in, gets the odds jobs done. You know, sort out the defence, tick. Giving an identity, chick. Have tactics, chick. And that's about it. I'm off now. You can bring someone else in to do the bigger job. Okay? Thank you all for watching. That is Big Sam, and that is my thoughts on Big Sam, and peace.